going to let you speak this year. Yeah. That'll be knocked over. So here's what we'll. So here's my plan. So I'll go up and do, when I have a presentation and acceptance of the class. Seniors, will you please stand? Dr. Drake, I affirm. Set forth by Hamilton County Schools, Board of Education, State of Tennessee, Hamilton County Virtual School. And then you do and then you come up and I'll slide over, and then you'll do the powers granted me by the State of Tennessee. And then I'll do we will now be awarding diplomas, and then I'll go over there to the table. And we'll get motor and we'll leave by 6:15. Yeah, I thought we were going to. Our class is 74. Well, it's 84. We had 4 dropouts, took us to 80. And then we have 6 early grads, so it took us to 74. Our graders have a chance to be honest. We don't have to leave. We don't have to leave. We're still working. Hey, make sure that they come in the middle for me. Because they read the names on the left. Okay. Alright. I don't want to go to the podium because he might think we're starting.
Stop the music. We got 6 minutes.
I would think if they're coming, they would already. Just be close. It's okay. Being small and always bad. So do what we're supposed to do. I cannot believe it's already 7 days of school left. It's crazy. This year has been busier than the first 2. And I don't know what's different. It's like paperwork stuff. It seems like there's... Yeah. Oh no, there's no way I could have done truancy. You pretty much took that over starting January, February, because I got where I couldn't keep up with it.
Where Katie's standing on the front.
No, we're just reading them.
What if somebody knocks it over? That's why
yeah, we put her at the end. It's hard to do that. So, too much. You know what I mean? Too many kids walking in front of it. Too many kids. So much better than Alright, so we typically sit on those side on the right. So, the first one, we're 60 minutes.
I was closer to the table. Now, you coming over here. She's coming over here. Oh, yeah, so you going to go first.
Get the first one, I'll get that. Which one you want? Doesn't matter, I gotta walk across either way. I'll get the middle one, you get the one, and the third one. See, when you take those other 2 off, or?
No, just 2. just a business line.
All right, so how much time do I give them before I scratch them? It's 4:57 in a minute. Because I got to get this up on the podium for you to scratch them. Hey, we put this in the wrong. Oh, hey, if they cover us with these tabs, at least you only have one to go to. Yeah, we put that. All right, check this. Okay. Alright, let's go sit.
Ready?
Think so.
Okay.
You may be seated. Attention, students, parents, family, and friends. At the conclusion of the ceremony, the graduates will exit from the roll-up door at the rear of the building on Oak Street. All graduates shall remain there and not return to the front of the building. Anyone who wishes to visit a graduate shall exit through the main lobby and walk either Lindsay Street or Memorial Dock Road to the rear of the building. We ask that you do not remain or return to the front of the building. Your cooperation is greatly appreciated. Hello, everyone. I want to begin by saying that I'm honored to introduce this special night. Since our ceremony is starting, I ask that you please turn off or silence any cellular and electronic devices at this time. I would like to welcome friends and family of the graduates, recognizing their participation in this special event, in addition to their support throughout the years. Our greeting also extends to the faculty and staff of the Hamilton County Virtual School, who have given much of their time and effort to help us make it to this special day. I would also like to take this opportunity to recognize special guests whose important decisions have supported not only us, but others throughout Hamilton County. Our special guests are member of Hamilton County School Board, Miss Tiffany Robinson. And our very own principal, Mr. Lee Bowles. Last but certainly not least, I would like to congratulate my fellow seniors. I know these last years have been a long journey, but we made it, and I'm so proud of each and every one of us. Take this time to celebrate yourself and your accomplishments. Thank you all for listening, and I hope you enjoy the ceremony.
Now will you all please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty, justice for all. You may be seated.
Love y'all too. Hello, my name is Sanasia Williams. As a graduate in the senior class, I would like for all of us to take a moment and reflect on our journey here. As thoughts come to mind, try to remember how it all started. Think of what your values and expectations were as a student, as well as those parents and family who helped you get to where you are today. Most importantly, think about what or who motivated you and what in your heart and kept you persevering when things were tough as you faced difficult circumstances. Now, there will be a moment of silence to allow us to contemplate on these things. Thank you for taking time to think over and reflect on our journey here.
Good evening. August of 2019, I began Hamilton County Virtual School as an 8th grader. The year prior, I was attending regular school in a normal classroom setting. 22 hormonal preteen students crammed into one classroom, some paying attention, eager to learn, while others not so much. I noticed that class seemed to drag on, and I started not to like school anymore, not only because of the pace, but also because of the students along with faculty. I won't bore you with the details. That August of 2019, there was probably a total of maybe 35 students in the entire school. You can send an email and get a reply in a matter of minutes. I never had that kind of turnaround time in class, despite being right in front of the teacher. When no one knew or expected, just 7 months later, 2 months before the school would come to an end, COVID spread throughout the world. No doubt one of the scariest moments of any of our lives. The following August of 2020, my freshman year, we went from 35 students to over 1,000. We are now expected to do check-ins with our advisory teachers every Wednesday during lunchtime with as many as 25 students on one Zoom. The response time went from minutes to hours. I'm pretty sure that none of the faculty thought we would end up with 74 students in one graduating class, compared to the previous year's 35 in the entire school. A common misconception about virtual school is that people think it's easy. I can assure you that it was everything but easy. From early mornings to late nights, as students, we delve into our workload, trying to balance as many as 9 classes at one time. I'm pretty sure I annoyed Mr. Cooper with all my questions about quadratic equations, and Mrs. O'Fallon with all my questions about percent yield and theoretical yield. Even though our teachers were just an email away, as virtual students, we took the initiative of our education. We made sure we knew vocabulary, equations for math and science, trying to complete English papers, applying the methods we learned, and eventually balancing regular, dual enrollment, and AP classes. Now, saying all of that out loud, I'm glad that this day has finally arrived. Many people think as virtual students we miss out on so many things. Trust me, it felt like that at first. But our faculty made sure we had all the big moments, from college tours our junior year, helping us with FAFSA, prom, and now graduation. Truth be told, I have never felt ready to go to college. Before, the thought used to scare me, but this experience and all the great faculty have shown me otherwise. To my fellow classmates, we have overcome what many others haven't been able to do. I'm pretty sure we might be able to run technical support for Chromebook headquarters. We have endured something that our other peers can't say they've done. They did virtual for just a semester and a half, struggling the entire way. But we excelled. We are equipped with all the tools needed to not only complete 4 years of college, but run businesses, build resumes, work hard under pressure, and one of us just might go on to run for president. No matter what you face in the years to come, you are ready. Deadlines, we met those. Tests, we crushed those. Late night studying, we made a pot of coffee for that. And just in case the world has another pandemic, we can handle that too. I believe that I stand in front of a class full of doctors, lawyers, nurses, construction workers, business owners, and some rebels. We went against the grain and achieved what seemed impossible. In 30 years, I am so excited to see what we have done with ourselves. Whatever your race is, run it in your own way, as you have done these past few years. Never let anyone tell you you can't do it, or it hasn't been done. I don't know about you all, but I will point to my diploma every time, because we fought beyond measure to get it. In moments of doubt, know that you were graced for this and equipped with everything you need. Class of 2024, we made it. Thank you.
That was really good. I just want to say, let's give her another round of applause. Hello all, congrats class of 2024. I am so honored to be here tonight. And before I begin, I just want to thank you for giving me your attention. And I know we don't know each other, most of us, very well, but I hope what is shared tonight will make us feel less like strangers and give you something valuable to take home with you. Thank you, teachers, the ones here, the ones in the past who pushed and believed in me. Thank you to my sisters, Emily and Julia, for all your advice, especially to Emily for teaching me the alphabet before kindergarten and putting up with her youngest sister. I want to say thank you, Jesus, and thank you to everyone else who came here. But my biggest thanks goes to Anatoly and Lilia Carnage, my mom and dad. Over 3 decades ago, my parents led the Soviet Union as teenagers with their families. They met in America, and today I live in the opportunities that they gave me. Those are the best parents, my biggest supporters, and all I can say is thank you, Mom and Dad. Today, I'm not only representing this class, but also my heritage. I'm Stephanie Carnage, a girl who in kindergarten started with daily stickers for not crying, phone calls to Mom when stickers didn't help, and running out the school doors with Dad when he visited me for lunch every day. But somewhere down the line, I realized I had to grow up. In real life, there are no stickers for not crying, or the chance to escape the doors of difficulty with dad when he comes to visit you for lunch. But in a way, I wish I didn't need to grow up. I think all of us wish we could go back to the elementary school days. Life does not get easier. But in reflection of what it was I missed the most, I recall my 4th grade summer. At 9 years old, the desk was polished, the business cards were printed, and the crowd of clients were waiting eagerly. I was ready for my new business, Farline Travel Agency, to open. Except, of course, this was only an imagination, materialized in partnership with my inkless printer from mounds of business prints. And of course, my crowd of clients was my sister, Emily. Today, Farline Travel Agency is no longer my dream. But although my printer was inkless, an imprint was left on me, a memory. I miss being able to dream so freely, without worries. The memory begs the question, why is it that so many times our aspirations are accompanied by overpowering negatives? Of course, some of us still dream, but we've realized dreams are harder to accomplish than we thought. Where's the time or resources to go to those dreams? We forget how invincible we thought we were in those summer imaginations. But I would like to stop you right there. Although we mature, have more responsibilities, and our dreams may change, we are still capable today to achieve our greatest aspiration. However, there is a catch. We live in a DoorDash in minutes, next day delivery, skip the line apps, millions of views overnight culture. We can get nearly anything we want in a few days. 40 to 47 seconds is the average attention span, according to American Psychological Association. The list goes on and on. Undoubtedly, we live in a fast-paced culture. This fast pace got to me because I began believing all I worked on in school was pointless. Fulfilled dreams were just not for me because nothing was happening. It seemed like everyone else around me reflected this fast-paced culture. Everyone else seemed to be achieving while I was over here behind and nothing was happening. And maybe you think the same thing. But this year, going through my last batch of assignments, my mom told me her story. When she and her family came to America, they were refugees. English was a completely foreign language from my mom, and nearly all they had was given by sponsors. For a while, my mom was the primary worker in her household, walking to work as a dishwasher since she began taking basic English lessons. A while later, she enrolled into the dental hygiene program, and as we know, medical terms are hard for anyone, let alone someone who hardly knows English. But with her English to Ukrainian translation dictionary, my mom sat at lectures at home for many hours, days and nights, and would translate word for word using context clues to understand. A year later, she was tutoring other students in the program in English, and then at 19 years old, she graduated with honors and several job offers. I asked her, how are you able to sit there for hours? How did you not cry? How did you not have a mental breakdown every day? And she said, I know I wanted a degree, and I was going to get it. Stephanie, we didn't have Google Translate like that. We couldn't just carry it around. I had to do it. That was the only way. And I was going to get it no matter how long it took. With this story, I had a realization. We should not allow our ever-quickening cultural norms like our 40-second attention spans dictate a timeless concept of achievement. Yes, that word-for-word speed can be tedious, but it is in the tedious that we build our future. As much as I wish there was a next-day delivery option for our dreams, they come differently, gradually. That is what this journey of school was about. We would never get to the math, to the rocket science of sending the first man to the moon, breaking a world record, if we did not start with the basics of 2 + 2 = 4. It is test after test, essay after essay, formula after formula, history date after history date, that we gradually build the knowledge for ourselves to become the next generation of writers, creators, politicians, whatever you dream of our future history books. The road to dreams will not always feel exciting, but it is in the step-by-step that we achieve. The last thing I add is this. We can become so focused on our own dreams and steps that we often forget we don't live in isolation, but in a community. Class of 2024, chase those dreams step by step, but also recognize sometimes the most significant, the most revolutionary steps made are not by yourselves, but with others. The four-letter word, help, is much more powerful than it seems. And we can also be those helpers. This culture may make it seem like stepping out of our way to help or work together costs too much time, or it makes us ask, why do I need help? Why don't I already have it all together? Yet I say that there is nothing as worthwhile as collaboration. It is when we fuse our knowledge together, our strengths, that we can empower the city, state, and even the nation. Think of all we can achieve if we go step by step in our dreams, but we also come together. Not just me, not just you, but us, all classes of 2024 across the nation, can do what has never been done. We are that rising generation. Our Constitution starts in a simple yet powerful statement that I would like to end with. We the people. It is we, all of us together in this world. So let's help each other. But we are also people, imperfect. Sometimes what holds us back from continuing the next step is forgiving ourselves. I've made many mistakes. But if I define myself by those things, I would never move on from those. An imperfect path, I realized, is supposed to happen. It's normal. And most of all, even if it feels like nothing is happening, still go step by step, because it is in the consistency that we achieve. After all, look at us today. We've graduated. And if we keep going and we help each other, and maybe with some inspiration of how freely we dreamed in those long ago summers, we can do more than we and the world thought was possible. Thank you.
We will now have the presentation and acceptance of the class. Seniors, will you please stand? Dr. Drake, I affirm these students as meeting all the requirements for graduation set forth by the Hamilton County Schools Board of Education, the state of Tennessee, and Hamilton County Virtual School.
With the powers granted me by the state of Tennessee and the Hamilton County Board of Education, it is my privilege and honor to accept this class. I hereby certify these members as duly authorized graduates of Hamilton County Virtual School. Congratulations.
We will now be awarding diplomas to our senior class of 2024.
Callahan Grant. Katie Tabor. Sanasia Williams. Summer Alexandria Coleman. Stephanie Carnage. Sophia Estella Allen. Kasana Appleberry. Tiana Micaiah Alls. Camille Bailey. Malachi Battle. Danela Rose Beeson. Violet Sharita Belcher. Sarah Bernard. Mariah Grace Blakemore. Kenna Campbell. Caden William Borders. Lacey Brooke Boyle. Anya Jalea Buchanan. Shiley Fatu Klopfer Cisse. Matthew Eugene Clayton. Athena Bell Collins. Emily Contreras. Brent Conway. Emily Ann Dean. Jackson Campbell DeFries. Brinley Marin Dicker. Robert Farr. Savannah Gann. Shakayla Kayshawn Garner. Cassidy Harley Gary. Amelia Sky Gay. Daniel Gilbert. PFC Hardison. Emma Gabriella Harper. Lloyd Martha Davis Hosey. Jonathan Edward Ingram. Layla Lohman. Jonathan McGill. Janaya Marie. Caleb Moody. Yoli Morales. Shannon Murphy. Jonathan Perez. Savannah Renee Rice. Shaitiana Rice. Anna Breland Richard. Daniela Roja Garcia. Hunter Rube. Dana Marie Sampler. Isaiah Sawyer. Riley Marilyn Schrader. Alyssa Danielle Smith. Christian William Strickland. Tiana Cherie Thompson. Garrett Thurman. Zachary Valancourt. Jackson Pelham Vatter. Jacayla Nicole Ware. Jocelyn Brooke Wilcox. Nicholas Fulton Woods.
Seniors, please stand. You may move your tassels from right to left. It's now my great pleasure to declare these students as duly authorized graduates of Hamilton County Virtual School. Congratulations to the senior class of 2024. Thanks to the parents and families, HCVS faculty, Dr. Drake, and Ms. Robinson. Thank you.